It is the Victory Moment with CK. Join the show as we chat victory in the midst of the uncertainty in life, because each day can be a victory moment if you don't quit, if you don't give up, and if you don't let go. Well, hello to everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whenever you are watching this and catching this. I am so excited to be here today. I am CK, and welcome to the Victory Moment. We're going to chat more as today my episode is about simply rest. We'll talk more about it. Hello, and thank you again for joining the show. So excited because there's some new levels that the Victory Moment is about to go to. My guests that are coming on, they are amazing, and I am just excited to give a little what we call encouraging, a little, just inspiration as I connect what I my God with all that I do. And today I really want to talk about rest, because I just thought about the scripture and all that you deal with. Sometimes you just got to know how to rest. And that doesn't mean give up. That doesn't mean give in, because you can't have victory, have a victory moment if you are always giving up. You can't have a victory moment if you are always giving in. You can't have a victory moment if you are not resting in something, or resting in that next level. And I call it next level, but it's always about resting in Jesus, in Christ. And that is my focus. But I want us to talk about 3 thoughts in reference to rest. First, I want to talk about stop overthinking. We overthink so much, and then it stops us from doing what we're doing. It stops us from going forward in what we're doing. It stops us because we're so worried, overthinking about who to please, how we're going to please, what, and it interferes with our lives and our progress. The King never helps the situation. But what you have to do is know how to rest in the situation. That doesn't mean giving up. That doesn't mean giving in. That doesn't mean not welcome. I see some of my guests coming in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much. We tend to just overthink everything. And what happens is it doesn't help the situation. But what we need to do, which is going to my second part of what I want to talk about and discuss today, is stop, evaluate. Because the only way you'll be good to someone else, whether in your business, your personal life, as a mom, as a student, as a entrepreneur, as as all that we do, especially women, we wear so many hats, is when you stop and evaluate. It's okay. Stop and evaluate so that you don't make your business a mess, so that you don't make your personal life a mess, you don't make your marriage a mess. Because you two become one, we understand that part. But the second part is you have to also be an individual that knows how to, as my one of my besties always says, to handle your business. It's not about all the different noise around you, but it's about taking care of you, because you'll only be good to someone when you take care of yourself and the best you. So stop overthinking everything. Have a plan, have an action. It's called taking action. And as you take action and have a plan and not having, and all you need, God is not slack in none of his promises. But one of the things that always stays with me is when we acknowledge him in all our ways. So when I say rest, sometimes we just gotta, you have to rest and give it to God. You have to rest and allow God. You have to rest and trust God. You have to rest and believe God. But most importantly, you have to, as it connects, stop overthinking, stop and evaluate. And the final thing I want to talk about today is stop and just simply be still. That means stop moving all over the place. Stop trying to, again, figure everything out all at once. It becomes confusing. It's called a step by step process. It's called a step by step. It's called allowing. And it doesn't matter what it is that you're allowing, but anything that's hindering, anything to or a distraction to your purpose and all that you got to do, that's a problem to your progress. So as I get ready to go, I just want to make this clear once again. Most importantly, when this particular came to me, I was so excited because I realized that I needed to deal with rest. I needed to not get anxious for the things that I was seeing. I needed to not get weary in the things that I was seeing. I needed to focus and trust the process with the person that I know will never do me wrong, will never leave me nor forsake me. And I had to stop overthinking. And that's why I can say this to you. It's easy to overthink. Oh, this got to go here. That got to go there. That we can't get that done if we don't do that. We can't, no. Stop and evaluate. That means what's happening? Why is it happening? Are you doing things you're not supposed to? Are you worried about what people are doing and not what your assignment is? Because my assignment is not your assignment. My assignment is what the plans and purpose that God has for my life. And it makes a difference when I acknowledge him in all my ways, because he's the only person that can make things clear. He's the only person that can bring some type of order. He's the only person. If you acknowledge him and say, listen, I'm confused. Listen, you told me this. And this is how we have to actually, to get the best out of ourselves and the best and be the best for the people around us. I'm gone. I'm leaving. As the show is ending right now in a minute. But I want you to understand. Rest. Rest. Stop overthinking. Evaluate what's going on. And most importantly, just some time be still to know. It's so easily said sometimes, because I know we get caught up in so much. But I reach out to you today in the midst of all that we're dealing with and all that we're going through and all that some of us talk about and some of us don't. But we're just trying our best to be the best. We're just trying our best to be the best moms. We're just trying our best to be the best wives. We're just trying our best to be the best entrepreneur, so that our clients or our potential persons that will connect with us won't be shortchanged. But we offer something unique to the people we connect with, because we're authentic, because we are real. We don't try to be something else that we're not. So that makes people draw to you more, because you're authentic. That makes people draw to you more, because people understand and see real more than anything else. So let's rest. Victory comes when we understand, when we have to rest and stop overthinking, when we have to rest and we understand the assignment, when we have to rest and we don't allow, when we rest and just be still, so we can see, hear, and know. So I'm excited for this next level. I'm excited for the best that's yet to come. For those that are connecting with me, for those that are eventually connecting to me. Listen, I'm sharing a few things as I close out, as we call it, a commercial break. Number one, I'm going to share more about it. I want my viewers and I want those that connect with me to help me in this as I do this. I've been doing this for 6 years. And we had, in October, that it's considered, Cancer Awareness Month. And we have what we call a Survive and Thrive every year. And I'm going to share more about it, as I said, on my next episode. And I would love for those to be a part of what we're doing. So I'm going to share next time the link and all of that information for you to join us, so that we can be that support to someone that's surviving, and more importantly, thriving, because they had that experience with cancer. And then I want those that, if you're interested, we need the sponsorship. It doesn't matter how much the donation is. And then we have a magazine that we're putting the sponsorship in. And it's a physical magazine that your name and your information would be in. So I'm going to talk more about it. So as you come back on my next episode, we're going to talk more about it, and I'm going to share more of the information. And then, if you don't know, I am a travel consultant. So I don't just speak, all over the world, but I'm also a travel consultant that would love to assist you with your travels. And my next episode, I will be sharing more tips again. And if you haven't seen my prior episode, I've shared some great tips about, what we call travel tubes, where it helps to help you organize your suitcase and let your suitcase take away that heaviness and make it an unorganization of your suitcase, because everything that you do costs when it comes to travel. So um I'm giving you the opportunity. Would you like to try my services? Connect with me. It's all on my information. I'm all over social media, Facebook, you know, IG, and I do, you know, Instagram, and I also do LinkedIn. You just Google me and you'll find me in all those places. But I'm also gonna make sure I share the information properly again in my next episode. But I just had to share that as I did a commercial break, because I want to connect and know who is connecting with me on my show, so that I can and share with me what you would love for me to talk about to with CA. So I just had a transparent moment, today, because I'm determined to keep taking this to, the show to a new level, to bring the best for you. So I'm excited. How about you? So I'm going to take my own advice as I share with you, and I'm going to continue to rest by not, taking and overthinking everything. I'm going to rest because I'm going to make sure that I just be still so that I can be the best Carmen. I'm also going to rest because I'm going to make sure that no matter what, no matter what, that, um, that, listen, that I am evaluating. I'm evaluating so that I again can bring the best to you. So I'm excited with you. And I just want to tell you again, rest so that you can see things clearly. So this was just another victory moment with CK. Have a, so I look forward to seeing you on the next episode.